It's award season and our very own SA talent has featured in this year's Grammy nomination list. Water hitmaker Tyla as well as unavailable superstar Musa Keys have both been nominated in the Best African Music Performance category alongside other African artists. The 66th Grammy Awards are set to take place on Sunday the 4th of February in Los Angeles. So let's catch up with one of the stars of the moment, SA's very own record producer and Grammy nominated Musa Keys, joining us via our video link this morning. And it's great to have you on the program. So thanks very much indeed for making time. And what a time it's been. You know, several weeks have passed since the nomination list was made public, and I have no doubt that you've had an opportunity to allow it to kind of simmer. So congratulations, I should say, as a start. And, you know, for many, you've achieved at 23 what musicians hope to do in their lifetime. I wonder what you put that down to.
That means I have a longer lifespan.
How did you get it right?
I think drive, I think dedication, I think consistency. I saw the build-up, honestly. I really saw the build-up. I kind of like maneuvered my career in a way that I knew what the build-up would feel like. Crazy thing, yesterday I was with a friend. He's like, bro, you're at your peak. I'm like, bro, for me personally, I think this is just like the beginning of everything. I don't think I'm at my peak. I don't think I'm hot right now. I think I'm still going to be hot.
Oh, wow.
So,
the rest of us are mere mortals then. You know, in other interviews, you've said essentially what you've just mentioned, this idea that you kind of manifested this nomination and this kind of recognition. I do wonder, though, when you were busy with Unavailable, whether it felt at the time that this was the song that's going to materialize what you are manifesting.
To be honest, I knew it, but I overthought about it because I'm like, damn, South Africa might not catch on to it like that because it's not really, that's more of an Afrobeat song, you know, than an Amapiano song. So it's like, hey, I'm not ready for this backlash, but hey, man, if for it to be a new way forward and growth, there has to be some level of uncomfortability, you know. So, and I think that's what kind of made me believe that this could be the next big song. I was so uncomfortable about it. And every time I'm so uncomfortable about my songs, I know they're going to be so dope.
Sure. Yeah, it's a weird thing to try and negotiate. Sure. Here's to more discomfort for the sake of South Africans so we can continue being put on the map, you know. And speaking about that, Amapiano has done great things for this country. Even the president agrees, you know. You might have not watched the speech, but he was speaking earlier this year, President Cyril Ramaphosa, at a rally in Mpumalanga. And he mentioned that young people in South Africa and Amapiano have done tremendously well. And I wonder from your perspective as an artist in the space, what you reckon is done for Brand SA?
Yeah, I think quite a lot. I think it's not the first time we actually speak, hey? Last time we had a panel, it was, I think, 2 more other people.
Yeah.
And I did mention that I think Amapiano artists are the new diplomats, you know, and mainly because of how we translate the culture, because Amapiano is a full package, man. Like, Amapiano is not just the music. You know, you get people that are very cultural in their music, you get people that are very grounded to tradition. You get people that really draw people into like the South African market, you know. Our languages already are pretty distinct and sound so cool to people overseas and all of that. So I think we're really doing a very great export. It's a beautiful export to the rest of the world. And everybody has to know about it now, you know.
Yeah, and it's been wonderful to witness the ways in which it's changed people's lives. In the lead up to the 4th of February, which is a journey in itself, you've had an opportunity to really relish in this with some peers in the industry, as well as other stars as well. And in preparing to speak to you today, you know, I couldn't help but notice some sentiments you shared about what this moment would have meant for AKA, who is someone who you've spent some time with. And yeah, I wonder if you can just, you know, share some of those sentiments with us, you know, what you reckon Keenan Forbes sort of made of it.
I just have to tell my dog to keep quiet. It's making him pay. He's just playing around over there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he's probably wanting the recognition too. You know, this was a collaborative effect.
Exactly.
Yeah, but share with us, you know, some of those sentiments that you think would come from AKA during this time. He's certainly somebody who wouldn't be quiet.
Yeah, I think, like I've been telling blogs and media platforms that he would have said it's a delicious thing, you know, like all the time him and I would share experiences. He would tell me things like that. You know why I love your music, boy? I love it because it's so delicious. It's a mixture of everything and all of that. So I think everything that he's been saying to me, I actually even see it happening for myself. I'm like, oh, damn, it really is. I remember yesterday I actually posted a video where he's like, I see you call yourself the Tonga Michael Jackson. That's something I would call myself. You know, so I just realized, no, man, it's bigger than what we actually think it is, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, man,
Absolutely.
An amazing experience with him, and yeah.
Sure. And as we kind of reflect on where we're at, I mean, you've just mentioned to us that this for you is just the beginning. For other artists, this would be the peak. And that speaks to just what each person defines success as. You know, some people, musicians, for them success is just you being healed by their music. Other people, success is just getting a Grammy nomination, you know. Others, maybe success is just you constantly playing their songs in the background when you're going about life. Given this moment for you, have you been able to define what success means for Musa Keys?
Partly. I think success for me means I want to be a blueprint, you know, for many upcoming people. I know the struggle, man. I know how hard it is to like keep on going even when things don't seem right, even when your music is not popping and all of that, you know. So I know and I know the time and passion people put in. They put their heart, soul, and mind into this music thing, you know. So when things like that happen, when something keeps on constantly cutting them off and then holding them back, sometimes you may feel like so down and all of that. So I want to be the blueprint to be able to show people that, yo, it is possible for you to break certain boundaries. It does not end just because in South Africa we have so-and-so as the biggest artist doesn't mean that it ends there, you know, like it goes beyond. I personally want to change the industry as a whole, you know. I wanna be able to influence the whole industry, that we move in a nice European way, you know, like the way they respect art, not only European, also in the States, man, the way they respect art, the way they respect music as a whole. You know, people really live off music. Out in South Africa, you might need maybe 15 hits to live off your music, you know, kind of vibe. So I'm really trying to like shape the industry in a different way. I'm really just trying to be out there and influence the industry and make it what it really has to be, you know. We need paparazzi culture out here in South Africa, kind of vibe. We need those kind of things just to also regulate and have a difference between people and people that really influence the world, you know, kind of vibe. So yeah, I think for me that's what success really is for me, being able to influence the game and change it. And I remember a friend of mine who's a musician, he said, bro, you are really the new guy who's going to break the chains and gates for every other person. Whatever you're doing now is going to work for the rest of us, you know. Being able to decline deals and being like, no, I need more and I need this and that and be able to construct your own kind of deal. Having that luxury is a big thing, you know, and unfortunately in South Africa we don't have that. So restructuring the industry, putting it in a better place, making people travel more, you know, like for us to become bigger and bigger, we really need to travel more. We really need to go to people. We need shows that are specifically for us outside of South Africa, you know, and not where we just hosted amongst other big artists. You know, it must be about us. Everything must be about us whenever it's our time.
Sure.
You know?
Absolutely. Look, if the past couple of months are anything to go by, I mean, you've got your name falling off the lips of major superstars. I think you're well on your way to what that success looks like. So thanks for speaking to us. All the very best. And as they say, may you bring it home. We'll be waiting as that happens, no matter what unfolds.
Always.
All right.
Always.
Musa Keys, thanks for speaking to us. Really appreciate your time. Grammy nominated artist and producer Musa Keys speaking to us there with that ceremony taking place on the 4th of February, which is a Sunday.